So I'll give you an example that kind of, I think, epitomizes what I'm up against. A man that I deeply respect, Ambassador Yechiel Leiter, he's the Israeli ambassador to the United States right now, lost his son, a wonderful man, wonderful, wonderful man in Gaza. And when Yechiel was recently on CNN with Jake Tapper, who's also, I have a lot of respect for him as a journalist, he was asked about this issue of us, committing genocide in Gaza. And Yechiel answered correctly, saying, look, after what we showed we could do in Iran during the 12-day war, I don't think anybody is under the illusion that or misperception that if we wanted to wipe Gaza out in one day, we had the means to do so. But that's not what we're doing. And, he said he lost his son because of our values, because of our morality. And if I can be very blunt with you, that was BS. Because his son was worth more than every single Gazan right now. He was a Jewish warrior, and we owe our complete and unqualified loyalty to the safety and security of our Chayalim, our soldiers. They are putting their lives on the line so that the third Jewish Commonwealth, with God's help, can exist. So I was shocked and disappointed in my friends, in Yechiel's inability to understand that this morality that we're using to justify our behavior right now is a lie.
So it's proportional response.
I don't believe in proportionality at all. It's one of my principles. This is an alien concept to war. Look, if you read The Purity of Arms, which is the booklet that's used to indoctrinate soldiers, it's not...
Or indoctrinate?
I would say indoctrinate. It is not a Jewish... there are no Jewish concepts in there. This whole notion of tikkun olam has been misapplied, misinterpreted, misused by the left. It isn't what they say it is. And if you look at The Purity of Arms, it was written by an academic who didn't understand anything about war. And it's a bunch of leftist hogwash.
And this is a booklet that's given to
every soldier. Okay? I take our morality in war from Torah. It's all there. What we should and shouldn't do. One of the concepts in this Purity of Arms book, which is really horrifying, is their rejection, the author's rejection of decisive victory. He feels that we are only allowed to stop the enemy, but not to go beyond that. Now, this is insane.
Well, that's the mowing the lawn.
This is mowing the lawn, kicking the can down the road, managing the enemy. Okay, so when we reach this number of 900, what this tells me is that the army doesn't really understand anything about war, and it doesn't. We, on October 8th, should have simply told Hamas, we're going to give you 24 hours to release our hostages and the bodies of those who are dead. And if you don't abide by that timeline, there won't be anything left from Jabalia in the north to Rafah in the south. The tallest building in Gaza will be an anthill. I argued, and I have argued and I will continue to argue, that the mode of warfare that we're using right now is guaranteed to kill our soldiers. This is this kind of urban combat scenario.